says he's moving on. This is the Kings of Rice, and this is MGT Cast, a solo cast for me today because I wanted to get this one out, or try to get this one out as soon as I can. And this article comes from CNET.com, and it's by the GameSpot staff. So I'll put the link to the article in the description below. So the title of the article is Dark Souls developer already working on new IP, also not keen on Demon Souls remake. So if I could take from the article here for a second, Dark Souls creator Hidetaka Miyazaki has confirmed the development of a new property from Software, and the studio has no intentions of following Dark Souls 3 up with another sequel. And he states and says, there is absolutely no plans for any sequels, spin-offs, or tie-ins, he said, but I can't say for certain that the possibility is 0%. What is certain for now is, to me, personally, Dark Souls is over. So rather than make another sequel, I think it's time we take a step in a new direction. So, this might come to a big surprise to a lot of people, but I guess with Hidetaka Miyazaki working on pretty much Souls games, although he's had his hand in Armored Core games, he says also that he's working on another Armored Core game, something he personally wants to do, and with that said, does that come to a surprise to some certain people? But for me, that's not surprising, considering that there's so much that goes into these games, like the system. Although it may not seem like it may not seem so aptly complicated to certain people, but I guess when all you've been really working on is, I guess, Souls games, I'm not saying it gets old. It's just it's just something that he's wanting to move away from, and it's respectable. So let's see. It also states that he may allow his developers at his studio to make new Souls games in the future, and he quotes, and a quote from him saying, if a From Software developer comes to me 5 years from now and begged, in quotes or in brackets, please let me make another Dark Souls, then I will not rule out the possibility to let my subordinate start a new project. So with that said, it says here that Miyazaki's desire to move away from Souls games casts some doubts on whether a sequel to From Software's and Sony's Bloodborne could be made. The PS4 exclusive was launched to critical acclaim and has performed well, making it an ideal candidate for a follow-up. But Bloodborne in this interview was not discussed at any length. And also, he said also that, let's see if I can see. It says, when asked about a potential remake of Demon Souls, the PS3 exclusive spiritual predecessor to Dark Souls, Miyazaki responded by affirming that his studio intends to move on. So basically, they say they want to try new things. So that's already being thrown out the window as a possibility. So with that said, that's pretty much the news for this article. Again, I will put the article link in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think about this recent move away from the Soul series. If you're happy, if you're not happy, and I guess maybe later on, if there are any hints, maybe we can guess on what the new IP might even be. So with that said, this is the Kings of Rice. Peace out.